have you ever experienced that one before? When you speak and then someone just check it out their phone and then don't pay attention to others. And how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that person that don't pay attention to you?
Good.
Doesn't good, right? Doesn't seems good because naturally, human beings as a human nature, we need attentions. Yeah, we need something to attract somebody, but FoMOphobia nowadays, yeah, is very distracted, right? For somebody that cannot control themselves to their social media contacts. Right? Today, I am a speaker to discuss about how FoMOphobia is definition, what is causes of FoMOphobia, and then how to solve, how to manage the FoMOphobia nowadays. Okay, first of all, FoMOphobia is stand for fear of missing out. Yeah, phobia means that the fear, the fear of somebody, and FoMOphobia is about is very afraid to miss, maybe to miss the one things for you related to your information or anything. But nowadays it's more about the social media's contacts. And FoMOphobia was defined in 1996 by the professor of the Harvard Business University, Dr. Han Grahams. And then they said that actually Dr. Graham is just marketing analyst. They just define the words, the one things that happens at that time. And then in 2004, FOMO is more popular in Harvard because the strategy marketing analysts just refer FOMO is to advertise their advertisements, right? Like nowadays, we know that it's not uncommon for FOMO, FOMO actions in advertisements. You can see that Duracell made advertisements, and they put the tagline like, it's time to charge yourself. Actually, Duracell made is about the battery corporations, battery company in the world, and it's so big, and they will need to attract the customer by the labels. It's time to charge yourself because battery need a charger. That's it, to attract more consumer. But it's okay for advertisement because advertisement influence others, how the way they think to attract the consumer, right? But for people, especially for millennials peoples, youth generation nowadays, they cannot control themselves from being not addicted to their cell phones, the internet. As we know, we are living in modern era right now. It's hard to ignore that internet connection is not comes to you, but everyone will get it, internet connection in every day in daily life. That's why sometimes we didn't realize that we are just in the FOMO situation sometimes. And why FOMO is sometimes get potential risk, very harmful to others. Actually, FOMO is related to addiction. Addictions is kind of like you are FOMO because you cannot control the time management of your action in social life, in social media life, I think. And you just want to stay up to date. In the research say that if you just want to stay up to date or maybe get a contact until not 6 until 8 hours a day and check it out your WhatsApp or social media things, you are in FOMO situations. We didn't realize that. Why FOMO is related to it's not a good way, to sustain, to maintain, to perpetuate, because it can drive you even not insecure to your life. For example, nowadays people just try, the FOMO people just try to use their cell phone or maybe typing while driving, right? Because the addiction, cannot be controlled. They cannot be get closer with their internet connection. That's why it's very fatal accident will happen if you texting or maybe phoning someone when you're just driving, right? It is the real example for phenomenon nowadays. It's easy to someone to answer the phone, to reply the WhatsApp or maybe another things. And when we talk about the FoMOphobia, and something is will be related to how to control your addictions. It's kind of like games, yeah, games. In games company, they play in FoMOphobia, like EA Sport games just advertise play better game with EA games, yeah. Don't miss out. They mention that one because they want somebody to play their game, yeah. And then when we don't have a good protections, we just play that game and being addicted. And the company doesn't care to us, yeah, to be addicted. And it leads several problems to social interfere, yeah. Why is like social interfere? Because we feel more comfortable, yeah, to interact with people in social in social media rather than face-to-face conversations, right? It's very hard to us. You can see that in millennials era, they just text, yeah. The unbelievable thing that millennials just order the KFC, yeah. We're standing in order KFC when they are in KFC. They order the KFC, they phone the Gojek, they order the Gojek because they lazy. They feel lazy to get in line to get the food because Gojek has a specific lines, right? Because if you order Gojek, you will get faster to order your food, yeah. It's kind of like to growing your laziness, yeah, laziness feelings when you just think about social media and internet connections. But if you just speak or maybe interact with other in real life, you will feel not comfortable. You will not feel confidence. You just feel afraid because you don't get used to on daily life conversations. You just very used to on texting or maybe phoning without eye-to-eye contact conversations is very bad to you. And how to deal with that situations, right? And nowadays, I'm still learning, yeah, how to manage my times, about my families, about my friends, about my parents, about my social medias. And right now, I put my real life first, then social media in the second. And because I think that when I got sick, yeah, my parents just treat me, not social media just give the help, aids to me, right? I think about the realistic goals that I can achieve. Social media is good, but sometimes it's overwhelm your minds or your minds. They bombard your minds because a lot of information comes, yeah. That's why managing the times about the parents, think about your parents, and is more prioritas in the real life rather than in social media life. And second one is putting your mind, yeah, making that social media is not that true informations that you can get. Put in your mindset that real life is more achievable, more realistic, that you can achieve in your goals rather than just texting in social media. Because social media is we know that hoax is just spread in Indonesia nowadays, becomes very faster. And then if you trust about social media, don't check it out the news by the source. It will be that you can be endangered by social media itself. And don't trust. I don't think that it will be benefit you because too much information. Just confirm to your academician or maybe to your teacher, maybe lecturer, and ask them about their opinions. And then just read the things that you think important, like the believable sources. Don't spend too much time just searching and then you just cannot find it out later because the information is not valid. And then the last thing that I say that get closer to the God, I think, is the good way, because when you get closer, you will remind yourself about hablum minallah and hablum minanas, and it's not about social media interaction, because social media interaction is nowadays called netizen. Everything need a complaint, yeah. Everywhere people just comment you, even good thing that you do, and just think about how to interact, how to you treat people, yeah, in daily life. And I think that's hablum minanas is very good one to try, and don't just hablum minallah and then becomes a good people, because we, as we are born, since we born, we are a Khalifa in this world, and then we have to manage, we have to control, because the power itself is not comes from outside, but how we can manage, how we can defeat ourselves and take a control to become leader for our bodies itself. And I think that is for me, and yeah, I think that's enough, and thanks for the opportunity today. Okay.